Get ready to match the stars. McLean Stevenson, Loretta Swit, Stu Gilliam, Brett Summers, Richard Dawson, and Elder, as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 73. And here's the host of Match Game 73, Gene Rayburn.
Me, Gene Rayburn. Hello there. Hello, Johnny Olson. Hello, ladies. Nice to have all of you with us. We thank you for joining us in person or on the tube, and we thank you for joining us. You look resplendent, sir.
Thank you. We'll have to move right along. Pinky Lee,
once
we're all talking at once. I will not speak.
All right, I'll do all the talking. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Let's say hello to Lonnie Stewart and Margie Dale here. Last time out, we ended up with a tie. We went to the tiebreaker. We were able to finish half of the tiebreaker, in which Lonnie scored 4 celebrity matches, and we were about to get to your end of the assignment when time expired. We will get to that right after we get to this. Okay, now let's complete this tiebreaker as we go to Margie Dale's end of the tiebreaker round, 4-0, and at this moment in favor of our challenger. Here it is, everybody plays. The day after the party...
Whee!
No. The day after the party, Leonard went back to look for his blank. Margie, you think about that. Day after the party, Leonard went back to look for his blank.
Not good.
Take your time. They'll put a weather report on while they're waiting.
All right. Everybody all set? Now, Margie, we call for your response. The day after the party, Leonard went back to look for his...
underwear.
His underwear. Okay, that's what she said. He's looking for his underwear.
Church say amen.
All right, underwear is what we're looking for, McLean. What are you offering?
I'm looking for a better dresser. How do you like the Humphrey Bogart Pinky Lee outfit?
Oh, I think it's terrific. Excellent.
Okay, moving right along.
Yes.
The answer is... wrong.
Gate. No match there, okay. We go to Loretta?
Yes, he went back to look for his wife.
Went back to look for his wife.
It
You
was
must
that
match
kind of
the
party.
remaining celebrities to stay in the game. It's up to you, Stu. Underwear is her answer.
Well, since I'm not married, the day after the party, which was at Reb and Leroy's house, I had to go back and look for my date.
For your date. So there is no match there. So we do have a new winner in Lonnie Stewart. Congratulations. Stay up in the round, please. Right here, if you would. Shorts, car, okay. Well, Margie, you're not leaving empty-handed because you've been a big winner in the past. You have a total of $5,600, and many thanks for being with us. Margie Dale. Bye. How do you feel?
I'm a little nervous.
You a little nervous? Just put your arms around me. You won't be nervous. See how loose and relaxed you are now, okay?
Loose is
Eat your
the
heart out,
operative
Stu.
word.
All right, now, you know we're going to have the super match going here. We polled a recent studio audience, and we got their best response to this. Howard blank. Now, the answer given most often by that audience is worth $500 if you can match it. The second most frequent response, $250, and the third, $100. Okay, now you can turn around and choose 3 celebrities one at a time and get a little help here, some suggested answers.
Anne, please.
Anne?
Yes, Howard Cosell.
Howard Cosell is her answer.
Stu, please.
Stu?
I'm high-minded Howard Hughes.
Howard Hughes. Okay, that's 2. One more.
And Brett.
Okay. There's a very obscure English novel called Howard's End. That's the best I can do for you. After all, I was
That's
3.
That's very good. Guard.
No booing, please.
I hope it comes up and you'll all be sorry.
All right, so that's her answer. The end. Howard End.
Howard's.
Okay. Howard's
End. Zend.
Howard's End. Okay.
Let me give her a lump of sugar.
Howard Hughes, Howard's End, and Howard Cosell. You may choose one of those or give us one of your own, Lonnie. What would you like to do?
I would like to go with Howard Hughes.
I went with him. You wouldn't like him. Okay, she wants to go with Howard Hughes, and that's the answer she's looking for. So let's begin the revelations. May we see the $100 response? Howard Johnson. Gee, that's a popular answer that no one thought of. Okay.
He doesn't make soul food, does he?
Here we go. Now we're looking for Howard Hughes. May we see the $250 response? Howard Cosell is up there, the one that Ann gave you. All right. Here's your last chance, Lonnie. Let's see if it's up there. Looking for Howard Hughes. Here is the $500 response. Howard Hughes! You got it. Very good. It's the one Stu gave you. Okay. You've got the $500, Lonnie. That means you'll be now playing for 10 times that amount, or $5,000. Now, to collect that, you've got to match one celebrity on a head-to-head basis, so please choose a celebrity now.
I'm going to stick with Stu.
Stu was good for you on that, so you think you'll be good for that on the $5,000. All right, Stu, you get ready to write, and Lonnie, you face me directly, if you would, please. Thank you.
I would have chosen Clifford Irving. Still.
Here is the $5,000 question. Spinning blank. Spinning blank. All right, he's finished his answer. Now, Lonnie, you fill in that blank for us, if you would, please. Spinning.
Wheel.
Spinning wheel is her answer. The audience seems to agree with you that that's the one that Stu wrote, but we're going to find out right now. For $5,000, Stu, may we see your response?
Girl, how you come up with an answer like that?
Spinning wheel?
I mean, that's all. You're going to have all the money in the ghetto. Spinning wheel.
Bad kisser. Well, we congratulate you. You now have a total of $5,600. I was busy. I didn't know what happened when you went up there. Did Stu give you a kiss, or did you give him a kiss?
I gave him a big...
We worked on the building.
On his chin.
It's what you call a little black power.
Okay, you're still the champion, Lonnie, and you're going to meet another challenger now, and we'll see how that game goes. Let's welcome Diane Whiting. Hello, Diane. Okay, we'll just step back up there, Lonnie. You ladies know each other?
Yes, we do.
Diane, would you like to tell us a little bit about yourself?
Okay, I'm married. I'm a mother of 4 children, and I'm a daycare mother, too.
And you're a daycare mother?
Yes, and in my spare time, I bowl and I ride a bike and have
With
fun.
4 children, how do you have any spare time?
You have to.
You have to.
Go crazy.
Well, all right, don't go crazy here.
I won't.
Just keep cool.
I am.
Okay?
Okay.
Do you know how to play?
Oh, yeah, I know how to play.
All right. Well, all right. How do you think she got the 4 kids? All right.
I was hoping you wouldn't say that, Jane.
I won't even bother to explain the rules because I think you wrote them. So here we go. Round one coming up here. The challenger makes the selection, so would you do that, Diane?
I want A.
You want A?
You
You're
got
gonna
it,
get A,
Brad.
honey. Here it is.
Oh, my pin fell down.
Your pin fell down.
Sorry, don't worry about it.
Just put it aside there and get ready to write a response to this. Martin said to Gilda, "You look perfectly ridiculous with a Band-Aid on your blank." Martin is speaking to Gilda. And he says, "You look perfectly ridiculous with a Band-Aid on your blank."
This would be a good one.
Don't think too hard, Stu. Trust your judgment and instinct, and...
It's not that
If I had any of that, I wouldn't be thinking.
All right, now he's ready. So, Diane, we'll get your answer to this. Martin said to Gilda, "You look perfectly ridiculous with a Band-Aid on your blank."
Nose.
No. You like that answer, huh? Audience likes that answer. Let's see what we get from our celebrated people up here. Nose is her answer. McLean, what's yours?
My answer is nose.
Nose it is for one match. Okay, Loretta, may we see yours?
Oh, I said lip.
Children.
Lip. Okay. So, Stu, we come to you.
Now, some people may not understand how a person can be looking ridiculous with a Band-Aid unless you happen to be a person of my ethnic origin and are using a flesh-colored bandage on your nose.
Nose it is. So you score again, Diane, and let's come down here to Brett Summers.
I don't know why everybody keeps saying nose. I said navel.
Navel. That is a funny place for a Band-Aid, I must say.
Brett also
Would you
wrote
like to
that
say it?
song. Brett wrote that song, Banjo on Your Knee. I said Band-Aid on your nose.
Nose. So there's another one, Diane. You're up to 3, and let's go to Ann.
And I adore Richard Dawson, and I said a Band-Aid.
No. You did very well with that. You're up to 4. Lonnie, we'll get to your question, but first we've got to get to this, and then you hurry right back. Here we go. Let's finish round 1. You ready?
Yes.
Okay, Lonnie, this is your assignment, and everyone plays. Little John said to Big John, "How old do I have to be before I can blank like you?" Little John is speaking. Said to Big John, "How old do I have to be before I can blank like you?" There you go, you're thinking again, Stu.
Little light bulb come up on the top of his head.
Not yet.
That's how I tell.
That's it, now it came up. All right, now we're all set. Lonnie, Little John said to Big John, "How old do I have to be before I can blank like you?" What do you put in that blank?
I think date.
Date like you.
Yes.
You think that'll match the celebrities? Well, we'll find out right now if it does or if it doesn't. You, sir, what do you say?
Well, I'll tell you what I said. I said talk. That's what I
Talk
said.
like you.
Yes, that's what I said.
That's what he
right
said.
There on
He
the
said
card.
that,
I said
folks,
that.
in
You can
plain
see that right
daylight.
there. Right.
And I thought my answer was lousy.
All right. Loretta, we go to you now.
I said kiss.
Kiss like you.
That was real good.
That's good. All right,
Not
Stu.
bad. really a winner up here.
I can tell you that.
Stu?
Well, I'll tell you in all truthfulness, I have no other reason for this other than it's the only clean answer I can think of, and that's fight.
Fight like you. All right, date is the answer she is looking for. Let's see if we get it down here.
Miss Wrong, number 87. Play ball.
Play ball.
I don't even like to play ball.
Well, maybe Little John and Big John like to play ball.
I
Who
kissed
knows?
Big John, and he's...
What do you say,
Wouldn't that be
Richard?
nice if they did?
Yes.
When will I be able to swear like you? And Big
Swear
John
like
says,
you.
"Shut up, you bleepity bleep."
Bleep, bleep. All right, Ann, let's see if we get a match out of you with a date.
She's looking for a date, and so am I. Unfortunately, I said shave.
Shave like you. Hey, that's not a bad answer. So, Lonnie, you didn't score with that. Let's go to round 2 here. And of round 1, it's 4-0 in favor of our challenger, Diane Whiting. So would you make your selection, please?
I want B.
You want B. All right, last time out, you matched Richard and Stu and McLean. So now you'll be trying to match Loretta and Brett. Everyone, you know, Loretta and Brett will be the only 2 playing.
Uh-huh.
When the...
The 2 dummies.
I don't
No
like that you
offense,
said
Loretta.
that, Brett.
Are you listening?
Yes, dear.
When the young lady screamed, Gil realized he was in the wrong blank. Shh. Go help. You may be giving a lousy answer. That's the only reason we don't want you to help.
McLean is unraveling the panel again. Will somebody do something?
Again.
This is going to be a long one.
Bro, did you finish your answer?
Yes, I did.
And did you finish yours?
Yes, dear, yes.
All right, hold everything now.
Oh, God.
Diane, when the young lady screamed, Gil realized he was in the wrong
Bedroom.
bedroom. Mm-hmm. That's what she said. Loretta, what do you say?
That's where my head is, too. Bed, yes.
Bed, bedroom and bed, no match
No.
there. Okay.
Oh.
All right, I guess the bed could be in the living room. That's why they can't
Ours
match
is in the
that.
kitchen. That's a very
All right,
reasonable
yeah.
answer.
Now, let's see if we get a score here, Brett.
I said bedroom. I'm so
Bedroom.
thrilled
So
with
there's an answer
myself.
up to 5. Okay. So in the middle of round 2, score is 5-0 in favor of Diane, and we're going to come back to you, but first we've got to do a little business here, and this is it. Here we are in our last round, and Lonnie, if you're all set, this is your assignments. You must match 5 celebrities to stay in the game. 6, however, if you have a perfect score, will win the game. This is it. At the hippie wedding, the bride and groom wore blank. At the hippie wedding, the bride and groom wore blank. All right, and you're having a little trouble. No, now you've got an answer, so you're... Ready up there?
Yes.
Okay, here we go. Lonnie, think about an answer you think might match the celebrities. At the hippie wedding, the bride and groom wore...
Bathing suits?
Bathing suits. Okay. Must match 5 celebrities to stay in the game. McLean, may we see yours?
Yes, I just said beads.
Beads. Okay, you've got to match. If you don't match Loretta, why, we're going to have a new winner here.
Well, I can't take that kind of pressure.
Yes, you've got to do it now.
Jeans, Levi's, I said.
Levi's,
Yes.
not bathing suits, no match there. So we do have a new winner in Diane Whiting. Congratulations. Can you come up and around, please? Okay. Stand here if you would. Well, Lonnie, you're not leaving empty-handed. You've got $5,600 and our best wishes. Lonnie Stewart, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, Lonnie. Okay, you ready?
I sure am.
Is your motor running?
Oh, it is.
I could tell. All right.
Place your mind.
Here we go. Here's the super match. We polled a recent studio audience and got their best response to this. Foul blank. And you know their most frequent response is worth $500, the second $250, and the third $100. You can get help from 3 celebrities. Please choose one now.
Richard Dawson.
How would you fill that in?
Foul mouth.
Foul mouth, he says. All right, another one.
McLean.
Ball.
Foul ball. There's 2 and one more.
Brett.
Oh, foul smell.
Foul smell.
I wouldn't touch foul mouth with a barge pole.
All right, so you got foul ball,
Not with my
foul
reputation.
smell, and foul mouth. May we have your reaction to that? You want to choose one of those or think up one of your own?
I'll take foul ball.
You'll take foul ball. Okay. Foul ball it is. That's the one we're looking for. Here is the $100 response. Foul language, not there. Still looking for foul ball. Here is the $250 response. Foul ball it is. The one that McLean gave you. There he is. Okay. Just for the heck of it, let's see what's under the $500 response. Foul play. No one thought of that or said it. Okay. Now you've got the $250. It means you'll be playing for 10 times that amount, or $2,500 to collect. You've got to match 1 celebrity on a head-to-head basis. Who will that be?
Brett.
Brett.
Oh, Brett who?
Brett, you. Get ready to write,
I
Brett.
told you about my age and everything and my bad heart.
Get ready.
Okay, you face me if you would, please, Diane. Here is the $2,500 question. Blank dog, D-O-G. Blank dog. Okay, she has finished hers. Would you fill in that blank? Blank dog.
Mad.
Mad dog. All right, Brett, for $2,500, may we see your response?
I don't know what I'm going to do. I said no!
Just another lover's quarrel.
Oh, she has so much taste
One
and
kiss
perception.
a show I thought was enough. Well, we congratulate you, Diane, and we'll come back and settle down here right after we have this message. Diane Whiting will be back next time to meet a new player, and we hope you'll join us next time. And I want to thank each and every one of you. I mean, you're peachy kids and good dancers.
Don't you think we should put McLean in traction?
And good kisses. What was that, Loretta?
Don't you think we should put McLean in traction?
Yeah, I think we should do that. But listen, the one thing I want to say, join us next time. We'll have this galaxy of stars.
Robert Culp, Brett Summers, Jack Klugman, Joanne Flug, Richard Dawson, and Pat Carroll.
Gene Rayburn saying so long for Match Game 73. Join us next time. Bye.
Today's consolation prizes are a West Clocks, direct reading digital dial-out alarm clock, wood grain finish lighted dial backed by years of experience. West Clocks, Italian Industries Company. And a supply of Adolph's Instant Meat Tenderizer helps make meat tender, juicy, and delicious. Any cut of meat can taste even better. Adolph's, the original meat tenderizer. This is Johnny Olson speaking for Match Game 73, a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production. Stay tuned for Secret Storm next over most of these CBS stations.